Hello again, brothers, sisters, comrades and friends. You join me eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, courtesy of... no. See if you can see that. No, I can't see if you... I don't know if you can see that, but there you go. It says Trail Magic, courtesy, compliments of Lumber Mac, and that's not me getting it wrong, but Lumber Mac, 2006 2000 miler, and Lab Rat, and I love that nickname. I love that trail name. But yeah, just, if they get to see this video, thank you very much. This is an evangelical sandwich, which is fair enough. Well, I say fair enough, but yeah. And I know it's evangelical because it has written on the box, how to get to heaven. Free information inside, please take one. It's like I would, but I'm sure it would suit, suit somebody else much better. So, but yeah, just wanted to talk to you because, one quick tip, or at least suggestion. I'm doing the entire trail without mail drops, but if you have a limited amount of mail drops, one I would recommend is Atkins. I've just stayed in the Relax Inn motel, and nice enough, for me. Like, Passion Flower wasn't all that impressed or happy, but I shared it with her in Voltron. I liked it good enough, but then my standards are quite low. But if you're going to get a mail drop, get it there, because otherwise you're going to have the next place you're going to get is Perisburg, I think it's called, and yeah, that's a decent step out, and you could do with a resupply. And yeah, you're going to get fleeced otherwise, because I've just had to buy a load of Knorr stuff and like chocolate bars and stuff because there was no power bars left, if they sold them at all at these two gas stations that they have there. So if you're going to get a mail drop anywhere, I'd suggest that for one, because that's the only time that I've kind of really thought I could do with a mail drop. But you don't know, I know that my folks and people are watching and they would say, well, if you told us, but I didn't know. Which sucks. Oh, and to show you where I am, because everybody keeps on asking me for it, this is where I am. Oh. Hey! One of my fellow hikers. Oh, and I beg out of his way because you want to have the trail magic. Trail magic.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, peanut butter and jelly sandwich and a drink. Courtesy of Lumbermac and Labrat.
Okay.
Pardon me, I'm just doing a video diary, so I'm just going to finish it off.
I figured as much.
Yeah. It's not just me talking to myself going insane. So, I wouldn't put it past me. So just to finish off what I was going to say. So yeah, mail drop there if anywhere else. If anywhere. Because like I said, I've done like 500 miles now and I haven't needed it. Except for then I could have done with it. The other thing is, people, two things that you hear a lot is hike your own hike, and I'll get there when I get there. But it's not until you hit your stride kind of thing that you start realising what that means. For me, hike your own hike isn't just, and both of them really, it's not just doing it at your own pace, but also do it the way you want to do it. So I said in, I think, my last video, or a recent video, that my guilty pleasure is that, I play games on my phone, and when I've got battery, and I listen to a lot of stuff and everything, and that's why I'm getting the battery pack. And the thing is, it's not really shouldn't be really a guilty pleasure, because I'm still appreciating it all, and it's just, it keeps me going a lot better than it would. I would have a harder time with it if I didn't. And other people bring books and so on, so it's no bad thing. So, don't... Basically what I'm saying is, don't fall into the trap I fall into far too often, which is being a Puritan. being like, oh no, I shouldn't do that, I shouldn't do this. And like, that's already cost me a lot because, you know, I should have had my phone set up so I could get all the audiobooks I want from home Wi-Fi'd to my phone, and I didn't do it properly. And I think that's partly due to the fact that I was thinking, well, maybe I shouldn't even think about having that because I will not appreciate this. And seriously, hike your own hike. Do what you want to do. Get out of it what you want to get out of it. Skip ahead if you want. Don't skip ahead if you don't want. Do the whole thing. Don't do the whole thing. But, you know, acclimatize yourself to the trail the way you want to do it. You know, so, and I'll get there when I get there, is kind of like, you know, walk at your own pace, don't worry too much about it. There's a lot more sunlight there and daylight than you think. And yeah, and like today, I'm going to be doing 14 miles today, and 15 miles used to kill me. And I'm just amazed at how quickly I'm going. Maybe it's the weight, the less weight, or maybe I've finally got my trail legs under me. Either way, it does come together. Even if it takes 500 miles to do it, it does come together, and you do get it. Like this morning, I just got up and started hiking. It was kind of like, this is what I do, you know, now. So I say, not, you know, it will come together to you. Like even to somebody like me who doesn't hike and hasn't hiked before, and you know, find some of this uncomfortable with, you know, and all the rest of it. But you know, it comes together. I'll tell you what you do get a perspective on the trail. Just things like, I was supposed to make sure that I actually enunciate during this video because apparently the wind does screw it up, and I apologise for the audio quality for previous videos. You know, just things like the nature of food, the nature of your own body, and you know, you just get an appreciation for what your natural body is, and what, you know, that, you know, you kind of feel divorced from it a lot of the time out here. You've got to know what your body's telling you and what you're doing and everything. So it gives you a good perspective on it, and I think it will stay with me when I'm off trail again. Anyway, this is getting on too long, so I'll talk to you again whenever. Oh, and I'll do another video on this, but later on, because I can't stick it all in one. But I'm planning on going really going to town when I get to the next hostel, which is Woods Hole Hostel, and I'll tell you more about that then. But until then, I'm going to go finish my sandwich. So go back to your lives.